Hello developers, welcome to our channel Detailed Coding. In this video I will show you how to create fully responsive website using modern CSS. So this is the website what we are actually going to build. Before starting developing your website, you actually need to have two things ready. One is our primary and secondary color codes, and another one is our font which we are going to use throughout our website. Inside my root I am going to define my colors, color primary and color secondary, and some of the basic colors, that is color white and black. Apart from colors, I always recommend you to use some variables for your sizings. And then we need to set up our font. For that I'm going inside my browser, Google Font API. Inside the first search result, go inside the get started. Here you can able to find the CDN link for our Google API. Copy that and paste that inside the header, and here you need to change the font name. Let's see what are all the fonts available. Go inside the Google font. Here you can able to see many options, but in my case I'm just going to use Roboto. I'm just copying the name and replacing it here, and then inside our CSS body font family Roboto, and we need to mention fallback font also, sans serif. Apart from that, let me remove margin and padding inside my body, and here I like to have one more variable for my background color. I'm going to set that background color to my body, and I'm going to change the box sizing to border box. Inside my body I'm going to add one row. Inside that row I'm going to add header. Inside that I'm going to add nav with 5 anchor points. Under this nav I'm going to add this hire me button, and we need to add application title, logo, designer. Now let's see in the browser. Let's go into our CSS. First I'm going to select that row. Inside that row I'm going to mention max with us 1280, because I don't want my content to go behind 1080 pixels, and padding 0 pixel for my top and bottom, 5% for left and right. We need to add a display flex and flex to 1, and I'm going to select header flex 1, display flex, justify contents, space between. Let's check in the browser. Oops, actually we forgot to add CSS with our HTML. So link CSS, cell.css. Now we have aligned our header. So then I'm going to add little bit margin top, where space m is 24 pixel. Now I'm going to increase font size little bit for my logo, font size 1.2 rem, and for my menu links, margin right space XXL. If you see here, actually this button is in black. Here I'm going to mention that button as a common class, because we can able to reuse that again. Background color black, border radius 5 pixel, color white, width of 100 pixel and height of 40 pixel, and we need to remove the border, so border none. Let me arrange this properly first. Now I'm going to remove text decoration for my link, text decoration none, and color will be black. On over I'm going to change the link color to color primary. Next I need to align all these things vertically center. So inside my header I'm just mentioning align items center. I'm just thinking of increasing the application title font size a little bit, so 1.5 rem, font weight to bold. Now this looks fine. Next we'll go to our hero banner section. Inside my HTML, I'm going to create another one row for my hero banner. Inside my row, I need to create two columns. One for this info, one for this image. So to create two columns, I'm going to have one columns container. Inside that columns container, I'm going to have two column item. Inside my CSS, I'm going to add that columns, that is display flex, align item, stitch. I'm going to select that column item, height of 200 pixel, border 1px, solid, flex 1. We got our two columns. I don't want this height and border, so I'm just removing it. So inside my HTML, under the second column item, I'm going to add image. Inside my first column item, I'm going to add one more container called info. Inside the info, I'm going to add title Alex Madrasi. Don't mind if I pronounce this wrongly. Under the title, I'm going to add designation multi-driven digital product designer. I'm going to add description. Hey there, this is Alex, a young designer, coder, and entrepreneur from Sydney, Australia. We need to add this fire emoji. Okay, this is the HTML code for the fire emoji. Yeah, I'm just copy pasting it. So now let's see. Yeah, we got this emoji. We need to add one button and one watch intro kind of link. I'm just calling it as a call to actions. Inside the call to actions, I'm going to have one button and I'm going to add one watch intro. We need this little icon also. For that, I'm going to use font awesome. First, we need to get the font awesome CDN link. Font awesome pro CDN. Go to the first link. If you scroll down, you can able to see this particular link. I'm just copy pasting it. Here I'm going to search font awesome icons. Inside the font awesome icon, I need to search play icon. Yeah, we got the exact icon. So I will copy and paste the code inside my HTML. Yeah, we got this little icon. Now let's do some styling for it. Inside my CSS, info dot title, font size will be 1.2 rem. It is not working. It's supposed to be work. Let me check it in the HTML. Oops, that's a little typo. Okay, now it's okay. For my designation, font size will be 5 rem and font weight to bold. And I need a margin top of 24 pixel. That is my space here. Then info description. For description also I need to add the margin top spacing. Actually I need to change the color for my description. So I'm just selecting color, and I also like to reduce the width to little bit, width of 65%. If I maximize this, this is looking pretty fine. As of now, don't worry about the responsiveness and all. At the end we will do that. And I'm selecting my call to actions, margin top of spacing, and we need to arrange this horizontally. By using display flex, we can simply make it to horizontal, and align item center to make it vertically align center. And I need to have a little bit gap between these two items, so gap of 20 pixel. If you see our design, we actually need to reduce the font size of this watch intro video, and we need to change the color also. Info dot call to actions dot watch intro, font size 0.8 rem, and color secondary. But we need to have little bit gap between this icon and this text. So I'm selecting this entire thing, pasting it again. For my icon, margin right, paste yes. And inside my description, we have one span. We need to change the color of that span. Now we'll change the font weight also. This looks fine for me. Let me maximize this browser. Actually, we need to align this image. Okay, let's go back. Just selecting the image tag. Now let's really focus on the responsiveness. If we are dealing with responsiveness, we need to take care about three kind of devices: mobile phones, tablets, laptops or PCs. For each of these devices, we have specific breakpoints like 480 pixel for my mobile phones and 768 pixels for my tablets, around 900 pixel for my laptops. Let me add a breakpoint for tablet, media only screen, and max width of 677 pixel. We need to hide this navigation links, header, nav, display, none, and also this hire me button. And if we come to this hero section, we need to align this column vertically. If you are using flexbox, it is easy to change the direction from horizontal to vertical. Dot columns. So here I'm just changing the flex direction to column. If you see, it is aligned vertically. Now I really want this image to be come on top of this text. So we can able to simply switch this column to column reverse. Now we'll go to this info container. Under the info, I need to align everything horizontally center here. Mention align item center. So now it is aligned to center properly. Now we need to align this designation text. Info dot designation text align to center. Now everything is working fine except menu. So I'm going inside the HTML and adding one menu icon inside my header. By default, we need to hide this menu icon. We need that only in the smaller devices. Display to none. And for my smaller devices, header dot menu icon display to block. And while on toggling, we need to show that menu links. On the bottom of our body, I am going to add on script const menu equal to document dot query selector of menu icon and const header equal to document dot query selector of header. Here I am going to add one on click event listener. Here I am actually going to toggle the class header dot class list dot toggle active. Now on active, we need to show that nav links. So here header dot active nav display flex. Here we need to mention this flex direction to column and position fixed inset of 0 top 100 pixel. I guess 70 works fine for me. And background color to color BG. Align items to be centered. Gap between each item is 50 pixel. Here I need to reduce this top 70 pixel to 60 pixel. Okay, now let's try to toggle. It is working pretty fine. Now we need to bring this hire me button. So we'll follow the same step as we did in the nav. Position fixed bottom 50 pixel display to block, and we need to align little bit from the left side. So left 35 percentage. Okay, 40 percentage. Yes, now it is aligned properly. So actually this is our desktop view, and if I try to switch to mobile view, this is working pretty fine. So I will try to toggle between some other devices. There's no problem at all. That's it about today's video. Hope you learned something new from this. If you really enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.